Many people who live with animals can tell a lot about what's going on by simply observing their behaviour over time. But animal communication is more than reading body language. Animal communication is a two-way, telepathic and intuitive conversation. This involves making a telepathic connection with the animal either in person or at a distance with the use of a photograph of the animal. The information an animal conveys can come in the form of feelings, thoughts, sensations, images, and pure knowing. Telepathy is activated by thought forms. Every thought we have has an energetic charge. The stronger the emotion that generates the thought, the more energy it will carry and the easier it is to pick up. These are the thoughts that our animals tune into. Animal communication is natural. Everyone can talk with animals, it's just that most of us have simply forgotten how. While for many Western cultures the concept of communicating with animals, although popular, can be seen as an unusual phenomenon, in many other cultures it has been experienced as part of a normal life. Hundreds of years ago, the Mayans, Romani Gypsies, and the American Indians, among others, regularly communicated with animals, and many cultures still do today. Luckily for us, with the arrival of animal communication into mainstream culture through books, television and the internet, it is slowly becoming acceptable as normal, helping it to raise awareness to the fact that animals can and do communicate with us. Not only this, but also that animals are living, breathing, sentient beings that are capable of thinking, feeling, loving, and having all the same emotions that we have. One important thing to understand with telepathic communication with animals is that they have their own free will just as we do. While communicating with them can result in immediate or gradual changes, animals do not always do something just because we ask them to or as quickly as we might like them to. So please remember that while communicating with them is essential, it may take time, love, patience and work on your part to see a positive change. That being said, most animals have a very deep desire to communicate and are looking forward to discussing numerous topics that they have been waiting to share, and I have not met an animal yet that did not want to communicate. I understand that some of you may be a bit overwhelmed with the idea of all this, and the concept of animal communication can seem strange if this is the first time you've heard about it. That's why in the next lesson I have added the link to a YouTube video of a communicator communicating with an abused panther called Spirit. This video is a personal favourite of mine, more than anything because the owner of Spirit is a complete skeptic before the communication, so it makes his reaction at the end all the more powerful. Take a look at it for yourself to get a better understanding of what animal communication is and the wonderful effects it can have.